So today I will be showing you how to build a teleporter in Minecraft. Now this teleporter looks something like this, so before we get started just make sure you know what you're going to be building. It's always good to know that. But to be fully transparent, this contraption is actually called the Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber. And I'm guessing some of you do know what this is, but you probably don't know the advanced version of this design, which I kind of created myself, and it's actually really cool. Stick around for that. But first, to clear up the designs, we have the simple design, which I'm going to build in a few moments, and the advanced design. The simple design allows for a one-day automatic teleportation. So you start off in the morning, and when it gets night, it will teleport you automatically to your base or your home or wherever you want to be teleported to. And it's extremely simple. It's a bare bone design, which probably most of you are looking for. But if you know that already, then you can stick around for the advanced design, which allows for more than a day of teleport. So basically, you could go for a mining trip for, let's say, 5 days, and after day 5, you will be teleported back home. How awesome is that? And you can also choose how many days you want in between your teleports. So enough talking, let's get into making this contraption. So for the simple design, you're going to need, swap these around first, you're going to need some blocks, any type of blocks. I'm building in a polished andesite and glass because they work together, and also it'll help in visualizing the contraption a bit more. Half a stack of one chosen block will be fine. One trapdoor, some ender pearls. I bought 16, but obviously you can get less than that if you're running short on ender pearls or anything, but just have enough so you can make some leeway in case you make any mistakes. One redstone torch, one daylight sensor, 2 buckets of water, one soul sand block, and some redstone. One piece will probably be enough. One piece will definitely be enough. Right, now you can either build the stasis chamber underground or above ground. Now I'm going to build it above ground because of obviously tutorial sake, but you of course can build it underground just to make sure it doesn't protrude or anything, and it makes it a bit more hidden. So we're going to start off with a cross layout with our chosen block like this. Then we're going to build up six blocks of glass, or 6 blocks of your chosen block on each of these corners. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and 6th block. Should have a container that is 6 blocks high, not including the bottom base. Now from here you can go ahead and break this block and replace it with soul sand, and you can fill this block back in. Now we can go ahead and make an infinite water source. So we're going to dig out 4 blocks, so a 2x2 area, 1 bucket of water that corner, and 1 bucket of water this corner, opposite of each other, and you should make an infinite water source. Now you're going to try and we're going to get on top of the container and go inside. Be careful of fall damage, of course. You could water bucket clutch if you want to, but you should now start placing water buckets along every single block up here. And as you can hear, it starts the bubble elevator, so you should, in essence, just automatically be, oh that's quite loud, automatically be pushed up by this soul sand bubble elevator. If it doesn't push you up automatically, then you've done something wrong. So go back, and since you have an infinite water source, you can kind of do it how many times you want, but try and fill all the blocks with water source blocks. Now from here, we'll start building a platform to the side. Of course, as this is underground and this is poking above ground, you can use this as the ground floor to build the rest of your contraption. Let's build, yeah, this is fine. Let's build a 4x3 area around the side of this bubble elevator. Let's place down our daylight detector and right click it again, basically to make it so that it's inverted, and so it's now on nighttime detection mode instead of daylight detection mode. Now you're going to go ahead and get your redstone dust. Oh, I just deleted it. And you're going to place it here, and you're going to place a block here, and place a block here, and then place your trapdoor on the very lower edge of this block, so it's closed when you place it, and then you can flip it back up, destroy this block, and place your torch like this, and shaboom! This is the Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber now. And one final thing is you have to crouch, and whilst crouching, as you can see here, I'm crouching, not standing up, don't stand up, crouch, and you're going to throw down your Ender Pearl at the bottom of this container. And look at that! You see? The Ender Pearl is now in stasis. It's ready for your teleportation. And so if you need to check everything's correct, everything is like this, and you can go wherever you want, and it'll automatically teleport you when it becomes night. And if I show you, so let's do /time set night. boom, instant teleport. As soon as it becomes a night, it will instantly teleport you to wherever you are. Now obviously, you need to reset it by flipping this trapdoor up again and throwing down your other ender pearl and waiting until it's day, time, set, day. Or you can just carry on from there and until the next night, so you're free to roam. Now obviously this is the simple contraption. If this is all you want, then boy, you have it. But for those who want a bigger delay or just more control over your contraption, then come over here and we can start on the advanced version. So for the advanced design, you're going to need everything from the simple design, but additionally a dropper, 2 hoppers, a redstone comparator, and 4 random spare items. It doesn't matter what it is. I've chosen sticks because it's the easiest to get, but just something that you can dispose of quite easily. Now we're basically going to be building the same thing we built over there, but this time we're building it underground, just to show you how it's like. So we're going to dig down 6 blocks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And place soul sand and then water bucket on top of that. And we can place down our block and then our trapdoor, and we can delete this block, and there we go, we have the trapdoor set and running. So we'll do what we did before, and we'll place down our block and then our redstone torch like this, but this is where it changes a bit more. So we're going to place down instead, we're going to get a comparator, and we're going to place a comparator facing into this block with the torch. And then we're going to dig a block down here and get our hoppers, hoppers, and we're going to place down 1 hopper straight down and another hopper on top of that. So that's our 2 hoppers done. We'll get our dropper hopper, and we'll place down our dropper like this. So you should see its mouth facing into the hopper. And then finally we will have our daylight detector placed down and turn to night detection like before. Now this is where the advanced bit comes. You're going to open this bottom hopper right there, this bottom hopper, and you're going to place in your filler material, your sticks basically, or any random material that you don't really need to use. And then you're going to get a stack of any block you want, any single block, I'm going to choose polished andesite, and you're going to place this stack inside here. But now, this is the important part, you need to listen carefully here. So, let's say we want to go on a mining trip for 5 days, right? So if we want to go on a mining trip for 5 days, we're going to take out 4 from this stack of 64, and we're going to place this 4 into the dropper, so it's now 4. But we want to be gone for 5 days. So for the 5th day, we're going to place down another block of this block, but this block is separate from the blocks you've taken out from here. And when you put it into the dropper, it should be 5, and that's the amount of days you're going to be gone for, and then it'll teleport you back the 5th night. And double checking here, you should only say 4, or just the days -1 taken away, and you should see the days in here, the days -1 taken away from here, and the days here. So 4 taken away from here, but 5 put in here, and nothing in this hopper right here. And now, like the other one, all you need to do is crouch and throw your ender pearl straight down there. There you go. But like I said before, you can be anywhere you want to, and this will still work. So now you can go, you can have freedom, but to just make sure, we'll go over here where I've kind of set up a bit of a more automatic daylight cycle thingy-majig with command blocks. Here we are, this is basically the same setup, just ignore this bit and this bit. This is the same setup with the trapdoor, redstone torch, comparator, hoppers, and we just need to set this hopper up. Let's do 4, and then 4 in here, and we'll get 1 more from creative because we want it to be separate from the stash down here. There we go, 5. Put this down here. Now what I've done here, just to make things more simple, is I made a bit of a daylight cycle machine here. Time set day, and over here we have time set night, and this is just to mark the night and the day. So now everything's sorted, let's press the button to start the cycle. Day 1, alright, day 2, day 3, watch carefully, day 4, day 5, and teleported, look at that. It works. So this was from a test beforehand, but we see we have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. The night of day 5 we teleport, and then day 6 starts. So it works for 5 days, and it will obviously work for different stuff. Now this is, why is this going off? You can put literally as many days as you want, up to 64. You can obviously destroy this if you want to. If you really want to, you could be gone a whole stack. You could be gone for 64 days if you really wanted to. put 64 and 1 into here, and have 64 left in there, and you could be gone for literally 64 days, and then come back automatically. But the way it works is, once 64 goes into here, so 64 days is up, right? This final day, this final night, this polished andesite, or whatever you have in here, will suddenly go to this hopper, but it won't get sucked in by this, and it will stay in this hopper. This comparator suddenly reads that, turns off the torch, and this trapdoor shuts on to the ender pearl, and you get teleported back. That's how it works, in essence. And don't mind the sticky piston, it's just a bit of a contraption for the cycle just to stop it if it closes. Yeah, just forget about that. But yeah, I hope this contraption works well with you in your world. If you have any problems, do be sure to chuck them into the comments below. I'll be happy to sort them out, because this is my contraption. This is made by me. I've managed to put together this contraption. Obviously, someone else might have made this before me. I really don't know. There's endless possibilities, really. But I did put this together myself, I can generally say that. But thank you for watching, and I hope this contraption helps you teleport around. Just put this in your base and you'll be ready to go. Just go mining, whatever. You're good. Anyway, click on the YouTube video if you want to see some more from me, and I'll see you later. Bye.